Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to be talking about 10 different tips that can help first generation students like myself. So I understand the struggle of not knowing what to expect in college. I understand the struggle of not having someone at home or someone basically, not necessarily in the sense to look up to, but someone there guiding you. So I'm specifically making this video for people who just want to see how they can succeed in college and just encourage students who are first generation. So I want to start off by saying that just basically a little backstory of myself. So as I said, I am a first generation student. My mom, she went to college, she went to high school, she went to middle school, but where she was born in Mexico. So she has educational experience, but in Mexico. The education system in Mexico is different from here. The same thing with my dad. My dad, he went to college. He got his degree over there in mechanic engineering, but that was over there in Guatemala. So I do want to address here, basically I did struggle. I did find myself with a lot of questions. I did find myself sometimes doubting myself. I would get upset because I would see how unfair it was that, you know, other people had someone who was there at home, someone to help them with their homework, someone, you know, to give them advice because they've gone through it, you know, like, oh, you know, son, I understand, like, I went through this, here, take advantage of this, you know, this when I was in college. So it's like they would get advice and I would just, you know, see that and I would get really upset, you know, because I didn't have that. So I had no other choice than to actually go out of my way to figure it out, you know, to ask questions, to be involved and see how I can succeed in college. So this is why I'm making this video. I want to help students, specifically those first gen students who don't know where to start, who don't know what to expect. Well, stay tuned to the video and then I'll go ahead and start off with the first tip here, okay? So my first tip is applying to something called Summer Bridge program. I heard about this program when I was in high school. Not all colleges offer this. I know, I'm not 100% sure if Cal States, UCs offer this, but I know for a fact my university at least offered it. So I was lucky enough to have been contacted to join this program. So I already knew what this program entailed. If those of you who don't know, I want to explain here. A Summer Bridge program basically helps you go into university for a certain amount of time. So in my case, I stayed in my university for 5 weeks. I stayed in my university. I got to network with other students. I got to network with other teachers, other staff members. I just was able to network and get involved and have a first-hand-on experience of what college was all about. So I roomed with one of my classmates, and I got to meet other classmates, you know, and then we clicked. You know, I was happy because I already had a group of friends going into this college. So I wasn't alone and I knew people already. And I was also happy because I knew some staff. I even got to meet some of my future teachers. So I was really excited about that as well. And then the best part, which I was so incredibly happy about, was that I was able to take 2 courses for free during this time. So I'm not sure if all Summer Bridge programs are the same, but I know for a fact that's one of the sources that they provide you in this program. They provide you with class. So you're able to take some classes to get ahead or to add on to your graduation plan, to all the courses that you need. So I was able to take history, and then I was able to take an English lab. So that was very exciting because I got to get some hands-on experience of what my college classes were going to be about. So I took the course, I passed the course, you know, and then I was just excited, because this gave me an opportunity as a first generation student to figure out what I was going to expect, to figure out and to see what I was going to experience in my next 3 years. So I highly recommend this option for you students, for you high schoolers, for you college students, or I'm not sure if it's available for transfer students. It might be. You should definitely check and see. But I highly recommend this program. If they offer it in university that you want to go to, take advantage of it, because not only are you taking classes for free, but you're getting network with other students and other staff members. Great for first generation students. Now, my second tip is to join clubs. So since you're new, you don't know what to expect, you need to join clubs. You need to network with other people. So joining clubs will provide you a segue into what you experience in college, because you're learning about the club. It can be a first generation club. I know my university offered a first generation club. So this club, basically, they provided us with information that what we needed for financial aid, any programs available. They provided us with different tips, some workshops. So if your university has a first generation club, join it. Join it, because it will highly help you, since it's specifically for first generation students. If you're interested in singing, join that club. Join a singing club. If you're interested in intramural sports, for those of you guys that don't know what intramural sports is, it's basically competitive sports. So you can play soccer with other team, with a team, with other kids, with other students. A club for chess, join it. Join as many clubs as you want, as many clubs that interest you. It will help you get involved in your school. My third tip is basically to apply for programs that help you financially. Myself, I actually applied for different programs in my university. I applied for a few scholarships. Definitely helped me, because these scholarships, some of them require you to take in community service. Some of them require you to log in, to look at a workshop, to log in, to network with other kids, to log in, to submit your resume. For instance, the program that I applied for was specifically a scholarship called Telacu. I highly recommend this scholarship. It is available to all students in SoCal. They have different workshops for you. They have different options, different tips. They offer a lot of help to students, specifically first generation students. And not only that, but they provide you with some extra money for yourself, for your books, for your financial needs. So I highly recommend taking advantage of scholarships, of any programs that can help you both financially and in the process of your university. My fourth tip is to introduce yourself to your teachers. I highly recommend this one as well. This definitely helped me with all my courses. I recommend you on the first day of class, go and say hi to your professor. Go after class or before class, whichever works best for you. Go and shake that hand and then say, "Hi, professor. My name is Naomi and I'm taking this course. I can't wait to see what I will learn in this course, and I just want to make sure you have who I am, because I will definitely be coming to you for any questions that I may have." Trust me when I say, when you build this relationship with your teachers, it will make your life easy in college. Not only because you're not going to be afraid to ask questions about the homework, about the exams, but it will give the teacher a face to your name. My tip number 5 is to network with other students on that first day of class. And if you're scared on the first day of class, it's fine. Maybe the second week, the third week, when you begin this course, take advantage of social media, okay? Take advantage of that. Get your classmates' number, get your classmates' social media, their IG, their Facebook, their TikTok, whatever. Get their social media, because tomorrow, if you need to work with a partner for a project, you're not going to be shy to ask, or you already have in mind who you're going to work with. Why? Because you already network with that person. Not only that, but it will also help you if you have any questions. Let's say if the professor was not able to clarify a question for you regarding an assignment or a final, an exam, it will give you a leeway to ask your classmates. Since you already know them, since you've networked with them before, they know who you are. You won't be afraid to ask them, hey, did you get the assignment? Like, I didn't understand it. Can you help me out? Or, hey, do you want to work on homework together? You know, maybe we can help each other out. Like, all that networking definitely helps. I highly suggest networking with your classmates. Okay, my 6th tip is to get an appointment with your college counselor. This definitely helped me since my plan was originally to graduate in 3 years. What I did is that I made an appointment with my college counselor, and I right away told her, you know what, this is my plan. This is my goals that I want while I'm in this university. Can you help me out? You know, what do I need? So just by you making that appointment with your college counselor, it will give you an understanding of what you need. So as a first gen, like I said, you sometimes don't know of different things that can help you. You don't know what to expect. You just know that you're taking a class. Sometimes you don't know what that class, if you even need that class, for instance, to graduate for your major. Talking to your college counselor will definitely give you an idea of the classes that you need, and you will not be lost tomorrow when you're in your last semester and you don't know what you need in order to graduate. Taking advantage of speaking to your college counselor on that first semester definitely help you, because you will be aware of where you're standing, which is highly recommended for first generation students. So I highly recommend you make that appointment with your college counselor. My 7th tip is to make an appointment with your career center. So my university has a career center where they basically help you with interviews. They help you get ready with your resume. They help you with mock interviews. They help you figure out what internships are available. So I highly recommend you make an appointment with your career center. I didn't know this, but because I was involved, I actually found out. If your college, university offers job shadowing, take advantage of that. Go make the appointment with your career center, and job shadowing is a great way for you to know if that job is for you. For instance, I knew that I wanted to be in real estate. I knew that I wanted to sell houses. I knew that I just wanted to be in the real estate industry. So what I did is that I went to my career center and I told them, hey, is there any internships, any job shadowing available for real estate? And they helped me. They gave me the information that I needed to contact an alumni from my university that works in real estate to see if I can get a job shadow. So doing that will definitely help you, because then you'll know if that job is what it's what you are going to want to do. If you want to do, let's say, medical, or if you want to do sociology, go to your career center, ask them for job shadowing or internships that can help you see basically what your future will look like if you pursue working in a hospital, working in a real estate company, working anywhere that you want. So highly recommend career centers. My 8th tip is to follow the social media that your school provides. If your university has a account, an Instagram account, follow it. If your favorite club has an Instagram account, follow it. I highly recommend you follow these accounts, because you will be aware of what special events your school may have. So my school had a lot of events. My school had parties. My school had gatherings. My school had coffee events, and my school had workshop events. for the entire school. So I would be aware of these events that would be coming up through the social media page. So I followed VU, Vanguard University, on Instagram, on Facebook. I followed them because I knew that this was gonna help me be aware, because sometimes I'm not, if I'm walking, I can't see the posters, or sometimes I'm going in a hurry to class and the posters, I don't see them. So usually they use posters to promote the events that are happening. So social media, it right away posts on my account and I can see on my newsfeed. So I highly recommend you follow your school social media, because then you'll be aware of events like networking events. Like my school had like a dance. I had so much fun with my friends. I was able to meet other people. Little events like that will help you network. So by you following the social media's account, it will help you a lot. Also, figure out if they have an alumni page or if they have a current student page. My university had a page on Facebook that was called the Lion's Den, and basically this page, we had a lot of students, alumni or current students, that would post job opportunities. You know, oh, my job is looking for someone to babysit, or my job is looking for an accounting, this for that. So it gives different network opportunities where you can find positions that may be hiring through alumni or through current students. Also, another benefit that I highly took advantage of by following this page was that many alumni or even current students will resell their books. So they will resell the books for like $5, $10, or sometimes we would trade. I remember I traded a few of my books with some of these students in my college, because I no longer had that course, but they needed that book, but I also needed their book. So what we would do is that we would trade. So you buying a new book or a used book sometimes can be expensive, but if a alumni student or a current student is reselling, they know the struggle, so they will definitely help you out and even give it to you for $5-10 depending. So I took advantage of that. So I highly recommend figure out if your university has a page where students resell books. My 9th tip, take advantage of all the resources that your university has. Take advantage of it, because you are paying money to pay for tutoring, to pay for computer use, to pay for Wi-Fi, to pay for library, to pay, you're paying money. It's not free. Your tuition, if you notice on your tuition breakdown, you'll see a additional fee there that it could either say student loan, student fees, or it can be named differently, but just know that that fee has to do with all the resources that the college provides you. It took me a long time to realize that I wasn't taking advantage of tutoring. I wasn't taking advantage of my computer lab, and this definitely made my money go to waste, because I was paying for these resources and I didn't take advantage of it. So as soon as I figured out that I was actually paying for this and I wasn't taking advantage of it, or I didn't know of the resources that my university offered, I got to it and I just took advantage of it and I got tutoring. I had some tutorings for some of my classes. I just didn't want to fall behind, or I didn't really understand the professor, or just something. So I would take advantage of tutoring. I would go to the computer lab, print out papers. I would use the computer if my laptop wasn't working. Highly recommend take advantage of all your resources. And if you don't know your resources that your university offers, go and talk to your college counselor, or even students, or anyone that can help you figure out all the resources that your college offers so you can take advantage of them. So I highly recommend that. My 10th tip and my last tip is to be organized. So definitely something that helped me was to really understand my college plan. I wrote down every of my classes that I needed after speaking to my college counselor. Wrote down my classes. I created a plan, be organized, because as a first gen student, there's just so many things, so many information that you're learning at once, and it's just so much to take sometimes, that the best thing for you to do, write down your notes. Keep a notebook. use your tablet, use your laptop to keep a section of notes that can definitely help you with any resources that you need, any assignments coming up, something that can help you stay organized while you're in college, because this will definitely help you ease some stress. I understand we're college students, we want to have fun, we want to go out. You can definitely do that. Just all you need to do is just organize yourself. Know your due dates. What's coming up next? Talk to your professor. If you don't understand something, talk to your professor. Ask them, hey, you know what? I'm struggling with this. I won't be able to turn it in. When will you let me turn it in with no penalty? Or can you give me extra credit? Just anything that can help you. Write it down, keep it on your notes, save it somewhere where you're able to go back and see, where you're able to stay organized with all your due dates, your exam dates. All this will help you stay organized and help you manage your time. Highly recommend staying organized is my last tip for you guys, because it definitely helped me and I know it will help you. So thank you so much for taking the time to see my video today. I hope that these tips helped you. It doesn't matter if you're first gen or not. If you are first gen though, I definitely encourage you, take into consideration these tips, because this definitely helped me. I know the struggle. I understand how hard it is. Sometimes we want to give up because we don't have that support system. We don't have that person, who can tell you, I've been through that, let me help you. This is why I'm here, because I'm telling you now, you can do this, don't give up. You're almost there, or you will be there. If you're a freshman in high school, if you're a senior in high school, know that you're not the only one. And if other people succeeded, you can succeed as well. So do not give up on your dreams and on your goals. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.